A closer look at that field hearing today in Texas. We welcome in Lieutenant Christopher Olivarez from the Texas Department of Public Safety. Good morning, sir. Thanks for coming back on Morning in America.
Rich.
So
morning,
you are going to be in this hearing today. How much does it matter to you and your law enforcement brethren that they are taking the hearing to you, that it'll be in McAllen and will not be in Washington, D.C.?
Well, I think that's very important to have these hearings at the border where the problem is. I mean, it really shines light, exposes the reality of the situation at the border, and also the extreme difficulties and challenges that law enforcement face that work on the border, as well as business owners, ranchers, those that live in border communities get to see firsthand what's really taking place at the border. So having these hearings is very important to border security. It's very important in getting the reality out of the situation. And of course, now this will be the second hearing where you don't have both parties involved. And that's why I think that's a serious issue there, because again, this, regardless of the political spectrum, whatever side you're on, the fact of the matter is that both parties need to come together and really have real discussions for real solutions for the American people. And I think by not having those discussions or not having both parties involved, the American people are starting to realize, or under the assumption that they simply don't care what's happening at the border right now, and they want to ignore the current situation. So that's where I think we're going to foresee issues.
Lieutenant Olivarez, I just want to clarify for those that don't know, the Democrats on this House committee are not going to be participating in this field hearing. And I understand what you're saying, that you need both parties to come together. Does that drop your confidence level, though, that something will actually get done as a result of a hearing like this?
Well, I mean, of course, it's frustrating, right? Because we want some solutions. We're 2 years into this current situation right now. At the state level, we've dedicated every single tool and resources that we have, especially state funding, to this Operation Lone Star, when Governor Abbott launched it, in March of 2021. So again, we'll continue moving forward. Of course, we have to do what we can to protect, Texans, and also protect the country from drugs and criminals that are coming across the border. But again, it is frustrating. It's going to be challenging to have a real solution if you don't get both parties involved, where they can come together and actually agree on something. Of course, now with the lifting of Title 42 in May, I mean, we're still waiting to see what's going to be put in place on top of that. And if we don't have something in place, we're going to see what we saw in El Paso on Sunday. So we have to have something in place. We got to have an effective, policy or strategy to help stem that flow and try to get this border situation resolved.
Well, that is Lieutenant Chris Olivarez, again, of the Texas Department of Public Safety. He'll be in that hearing today. Good luck. We look forward to hearing what comes out of that hearing. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Mitch. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.